Gambia, one on the street. We have OJ been dismissed. The former vice president, they all are crying. They are threatening to sue. OJ is threatening to sue Kerfatu for defamation of character, and the former vice president, I believe, word on the street that she is trying to know why she was fired or sacked or dismissed under this accidental government led by accidental President Adama Barrow, the clueless, the blind, leading the blind government in the Gambia. And we told them, Gambia need a system change. There's a change in government. We need a system change. And none of these politicians in Gambia were listening because they were pursuing their own self-interest. Fellow Gambians. Kunkilin Nafa, OJ. But before we go to OJ, I am trying to find out what is the former Vice President Fatmata Jallow Tambaja is thinking about suing this government when all the evidence were there. We saw it, and they told them that Gambia has a government change. Gambia needs a system change because the government, the president, have the ultimate power. So we need a system change. Fatmata Tambaja never paid attention. The only thing that she saw was the vice presidency. I told people yesterday on my video, I am not a fan of the former vice president because they all were seeking their own self-interest. They were not looking out for the Gambian people. She saw the position, the VP, and she forgot. She forgot. Oh, what has happened? What was the whole idea? I told people in January. I told people in February of 2017 when we was watching the video, the convention, I believe, was the convention speech. I saw her behavior. Her head was all down like this. They let the people down because for self-interest. And now she's crying wolf. She want to know why she was fired. And they told her Gambia had a government change. We need a system change. They get on board the government wagon and forget about the system change. Now they are consumed by the same system that they have been telling them that Gambia need a system change. I said that Gambia need to change their system on my last two videos. The system that we have in Gambia where the president have to pick his or her vice president after the election, that is a flaw by itself. You're giving a lot of power to the president to fire you because you are just a cabinet. You are just like a minister. They can dismiss you with no reason. The VP have to be appointed before the election. The VP have to be appointed before the election, what we call the running mate, so the people know the package that they are voting for. Fatmata Tambaja, I told people she was there for her self-interest, but her time will come up. It is too early for me to say her time will come up because nobody knows what this government is thinking. They're doing all kind of crazy stuff to distract the people. Fatmata Tambaja should have listened to wisdom. She should have listened to the great thinkers in Gambia. The people that who knows politics. The people who knows the mind of these people. You know UDP. UDP should not be trusted. I told people that. especially when you have an MOU that already Papa Mandela is saying, I will take you to court. And now former vice president, she is threatening to sue the government in ECOWAS court, as if Gambia doesn't have their own court. I guess she don't believe in the same court that she was praising, that Gambia is good, Gambia is good. But now Gambia court is not good. She is looking for the ECOWAS court. Hey, come on. Waminsari Hasidi is a Hasada. It's already in the Quran. Falsehood will not stand in the light of truth. Falsehood will never stand in the light of the truth, and the truth is coming out slowly. The Gambian people are getting the message. The Gambian people are understanding. Fatmata Tambaja, OJ, we told you. And OJ now is wanted to sue whoever he wants to sue for defamation of character. Defamation of character, OJ. You lost your way. Hey. Gambia Bediari. We have these failed semesters in government. Failed semesters. Now, backway government. Useni Dabo. Oh, my bad. One of my friends told me and said, please, can you refer Useni Dabo as Honorable Useni Dabo? Hey, the Honorable Useni Dabo, I'm doing this just for the respect of my dear friend, my UDP friend, that crying and called me, telling me, please, can you say Honorable Useni Dabo? Well, I will do that. He is not Honorable Useni Dabo. He is the Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia through backways. Backway. Now backway VP. VP Omar Gallo, OJ, aka OJ, we told you, system change. System change, system change, system change. OJ Gallo, you refuse to listen to the truth, OJ Gallo. Fatmata Jallo Tambaja, you refuse to listen because you were seeking your own self-interest over the interest of the majority. The 1.9 million Gambians, you were seeking your own self-interest over those people. God is alive. God is good and God is alive. Now you are unemployed. You are crying. Now you can feel the pain of the youth. The Gambian youth that don't have no job. Fatmata Tambaja, you will feel the pain of the unemployed youth. Gambia Bediari. Fatmata Jallo Tambaja, you can go to the Minister of Youth, whoever's supposed to be giving job, you can go apply that you don't have a job so they can give you an unemployment benefit. Because we told you we need that in Gambia so that we can have some system in Gambia that will take care of the poor people, that will take care of the people that don't have job. Fatmata Tambaja, you can go stand on the line because you told the Gambian people that it is working. Your government, your boss, your leader, Adama Barrow told the Gambian people. And now you are unemployed. You are crying. Fatmata Jallo Tambaja. We've been crying for so long, you never listened. We told you, God loves the Gambian people. If you are not on the side of the Gambian people, it will not take you too long for you to go down because the Gambian people fought for this change. Not few people will come and hijack that. They think they have the power. They forget to forget. They forget the power of the Creator, the God Almighty that created all of us, the decider. He was on the side of the Gambian people. 2016. OJ, how? OJ Jallo. I love you, OJ Jallo. But we told you, my sincere sympathize. I am sympathizing with you, OJ Jallo. Fatmata Tambaja Jallo. I am not mocking you, but we told you. You never listened. You said no to system change, and now you have been consumed by the system that we've been telling you that Gambia need a system change. Oje Jallo, you only saw your own interests over the interests of the Gambian people. Well, let's go to some subject matter that I want to bring to you, the credibility and some of the opinion of the new Vice President, His Excellency, Chai Gambia, Nabakwe Vice President. Na Gambia, Mandela want to be. Chai. Gambia have made history. Bakwe president. Na Bakwe Vice President. Oh. According to the words on the street, let me read this revelation to the Gambian people that who are listening. Please, let me read this to my brothers and sisters. Chai. Nabakwe VP. Yeah. Let's go back to this. I was looking for it. This is what on the street about the former Foreign Affairs Minister, His Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia. Is it official now? I don't know. But I will still give him the respect and say the Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, Husseini Numukunda Dabo, was on the street. The gentleman quote. Let me quote what this individual says about the Husseini Dabo, the flip-flop about our new Vice President, Husseini Dabo. Na Mandela. Na Bakwe. Let me quote. He says, when I read Husseini Dabo's statement, I found it provoking and hypocritical. Last time I met him, January of 2018, he thought that the occupied Westfield youths were misusing their democratic rights. In his statement, he says, we will also want to see that the fundamental principle of democracy, freedom of expression, freedom of the media, and civil liberties are protected. He continued later in his statement by saying, no matter how individuals choose to express their anger, the government has obligation to protect the right of those individuals by adhering to the Constitution in the rule of law at all times. This is the same man who in January said that protesting in Gambia is misusing one's democratic right. Let me rephrase what the Honorable, our new Vice President before said. This is the same man, Husseini Dabo, who in January said that protesting is misusing one's democratic right. End of quote. Our flip-flop, as I said before, Gambia has become selective system, selective justice, selective constitution. They want to cherry pick the constitution when it's convenient for them. When it's not convenient for them, you are breaking the law. Hussein Dabo, you heard him. I was quoting someone who had a discussion who in January Hussein Dabo told him something else, but before that Hussein Dabo was saying protesting in Gambia is misusing your democratic right. This is the legal mind. Gambia is in deep trouble right now, my brothers and sisters. Gambia is in deep trouble. Gambia is led by individuals that have no sense of direction. People who have no intention to make the life of the average Gambian people better. They are there for self-interest. We see now they are fighting each other. They are at each other now. They are only standing now. The former vice president now has recognized what we have been telling her. They have told her that Gambia has got a government change, but we need a system change. Fatmata Jallow Tambaja never listened because she was seeking self-interest. Oh, please, let me be careful, because now the Gambian officials now, they're saying that they will sue you for defamation of characters. Defamation of character, you gotta be careful out there what you say, because this individual, they don't believe in freedom of speech. They are saying it, but they don't believe in freedom of speech because they want to censor you. They want to silence you so you don't say anything, so they can protect their self-interest for themselves and their children and their friends. Nepotism is alive in Gambia, as I said before. And for Gambia to succeed, for Gambia to overcome, Gambia have to do away. Gambia have to do away and distance themselves and condemn the clan-based politics. The clan-based politics has been in existence in Gambia for 53 years, and Gambia is still 143, the poorest country in the world. Badingol, Gambia man leaders sort of side. Our brothers are suffering in Gonjo. Environmental problems and crisis in Gonjo. We saw what happened in Faraba. And we saw what happened in Kanilai. May their soul rest in peace. They are gone, but forever we will continue to talk about them, and we need justice for them. Justice for Aruna Jata. Justice for the victims in Faraba. No selective justice. Gambia democracy is nothing but kunkili nafa, fankun nafa. Fankun nafa, kunkili nafa lebe kering Gambia. Mr. Aladdin Maron, thank you for posting that, my brother. Who gave me my freedom? Mr. Maron, you can fool some people sometime. Mr. Maron, you can fool some people sometime, but you cannot fool all the people all the time. My brother, I am old enough, maybe older than you. I am well aware of Gambian politics. I am well aware of Gambian politics. I am smarter than what you think, my brother. You can fool some people sometimes, Mr. Maron. You cannot fool all the people all the time. Are you one of the paid? Who is paying you to come on Facebook? Are they paying you to come after me? You are welcome, Mr. Maron. I will take you on, Mr. Maron. How you want it? The modern style? I know who gave me freedom, my brother. Those backward deals, Mr. Maron, you are welcome on this platform. I am an open mind. But Mr. Maron, let me remind you, you are on this platform. You cannot spin the truth, Mr. Maron. My freedom was given to me by the great thinker, the Honorable Ali Fasala, the chief, Mr. Maron, the chief architect of this coalition, you know. I ain't no fool. Maybe you can fool some of your UDP brothers and sisters, but you cannot fool me. You may love Hussein Dabo, Mr. Maron. You don't love Hussein Dabo more than me. What have you done for Hussein Dabo? You don't know. So be careful when you come into my territory. When you throw in a stone, Mr. Maron, don't throw a stone when you're living in a glass house, Mr. Maron. Yeah? You may support Hussein Dabo. That's your right. My right under the Constitution, Mr. Maron. I have a right to express myself. You cannot fool me. You cannot intimidate me. I believe UDP don't have nothing to offer. So, Mr. Maron, you are welcome on this platform and listen to knowledge and wisdom because I learned from the best. Tonya lebe sabatina. Tonya wole be labana. Gambia, our youth are dying. Our mothers are suffering. Where is the $10 million that the European Union gave this government for the youth? Where is the $10 million the European Union gave this government for the youth? Terikafo, Badia. Those are the individuals that are coming up here trying to attack me. I don't go through the back door to make money. I use the front door to make money. Mr. Maron, let me remind you that if you're one of the recipients that may be benefiting from the corrupt, I am not one of them. I am as clean like Khalifa Salah. Mr. Maron, let me remind you of that. Mr. Maron, when you coming up on this platform to attack me, I am warning you, be careful. Because I am 10 times smarter than what you think. And I am clean, Mr. Maron, Mr. Maron, Mr. Maron. All my UDP supporters over there, my friends, all my UDP friends. You better tell Mr. Maron to just listen and get knowledge and wisdom because we are not spinning anything here. We are telling the truth. Me, Imanda Pitonyala, ye day. Gambia, they are be fooling the people. They tell the Gambian people, they say, Hussein Dabo, Mandela want to be. Mandela is the one that who gave the Gambian people the freedom that Gambian people have. My friend, save that for somebody else. If Hussein Dabo was the freedom fighter in Gambia, what was the Honorable Khalifa Sallah Gandhi? Gambia have elected people that who have no intention. Those individuals, what I am respecting in due respect to my semesters, my Gambian semesters. I am saying this, don't take it wrong. Gambia have elected failed semester. Gambia have elected a failed semester with no clue, with no experience, with nothing, no experience. And he's been led, advised by people that who have no clue, no experience, and no intention to make Gambia better for everyone. The only team. Money, kodo kadum banko kono, abuka banko dingo nafa. 10 million euro, abe minto. Gambia, ale nyayele. Nin government team. Min parata ka Gambia dingol makoy to make life better for our youth. To the Gambian youth, you gotta ask Hussein Dabo, where is the $10 million? The European Union gave them, or $11 million. Whatever it is, Dr. Asetu Ture, we need to know where is the money? Where is the money? The National Assembly already started the discussion about all the money that has been coming to Gambia. We need explanation to that. So pay attention to the National Assembly. I am just bringing this information to you to remind you as Gambians to pay attention to the National Assembly. You have to support the National Assembly members who are asking the tough questions. You have to pay attention to what is going on in the National Assembly. Right now, they are asking the tough questions. And Gambians at home, you have to pay attention to what is going on in Gambia. Who is fighting for you? Who is helping you? Who is fighting for your children? Who is fighting for you to have a better life in Gambia? Pay attention to the National Assembly session, please, ladies and gentlemen. Call your brothers, your sisters, your neighbor. We have to pay attention to what is going on in Gambia politics. A lot of money has come to Gambia. Nobody knows where the money is. Banko koleata, banko koleata. Ani B, Atelka Fundi, you give your vote to the people who are creating banko koleata food. The people who are responsible for banko koleata. Badingol, wato sita. Enough is enough. The fadoy. Gambia, fanku, teria kafo, wale be Gambia de. My brothers and sisters, let me again remind all of you, as I listen, as I hear people on Facebook, it is very, very, very disturbing. But those individuals, some of them, when you look at their position, you can tell they are benefiting from corruption. They are benefiting from corruption. If they are not benefiting from corruption, they are in the narrow mind of self-hate. They are what they call self-hate, because no one can endorse what is going on right now. Therefore, you have to support the president. When the president has no sense of direction, Gambia, Batabe Keri, what are you going to do? Batabe Keri. UDP majority, National Assembly, yes sir, yes sir. Gambia have decided. 2 years sign, Gambia has decided. 2 years sign, Gambia Masakunda Economy Soto. Assemble Watabake. Don't believe my word for it. Go check with your National Assembly member. Do your own research. Kodobe Minto. Fanku. Kunkili Nafa. Badiya Masakunda. Wole Bekeri. Badincracy. It's not democracy. Munde Bekeri in Gambia. Back way. Na Masakunda VP. Back way to the vice presidency. Wole Bekeri in Gambia. Mr. Maro, again, as I told you earlier, you are welcome to be here because UDP have nothing to offer. Well, whatever political party you support, I'm assuming you don't have nothing at the UDP camp. The UDP camp is boring, so you are welcome. If you are in Gambia, send me your number so I can give you some Nyamaku and some Wonjo so you can cool down. Mr. Maro, are you one of those that who are benefiting from the backward deals out of the 10 million that are given to the Gambian people? You got to be. Because if you are benefiting from that, let me know. Mr. Maro, we have freedom. I know that. Whoever is responsible, I don't care. What I know, there was change in government. Mr. Maro, what I know, there was change in government, Mr. Maro. And there is corruption in Gambia. Corruption is still alive. Are you part of the corrupt people in Gambia, Mr. Maro? I'm just asking you. You may be. Who knows? Are you benefiting from the corruption in Gambia? You may be. And that is why maybe you are defending them. Mr. Maro, let me remind you, I am here to stay. Mr. Maro, I will continue to be on this platform. You cannot move me an inch. You don't like it? Help yourself. You can go to Westfield and get your cold drink. Anyway, let me stop dancing. Let me concentrate because I was trying to dance. Jaliba Kuyate will taking me off track most of the time. But seriously, wherever you are, Gambians, wherever you are, just be open-minded. Don't be no slave to nobody. No politician own you. No politician in Gambia own you. You are a free person. You are a free human being. You are the people. You are paying tax. You are not electing this politician to enrich themselves. If you don't know that these individuals are enriching themselves, if someone is telling you that they're enriching themselves, they are mismanaging the public resources for their own good, you have to listen with open mind. How could you love a politician more than yourself? You will work very hard for them. You will sing and dance for them and get them elected. And after they get elected, what happened? They are living in a good condition. They are living in a fabulous life. Their family are living in a fabulous life at the expense of the poor people. You, the people that who elect them. That is what I am talking about. Don't be no slave to any politician in Gambia. The politicians are working for you. You want to know the spending, the government spending, what are they spending their money on? You want to know what happened to the $10 million that was given for the youths, the returnee youths, the ones that who were deported. You want to know what happened to that money, fellow Gambians. A lot of help was given to the country on your name, on your behalf. A lot of money was given to Gambia on the behalf of the Gambian people. And very few people are enriching themselves. They are living in a fabulous life. You saw the system, what is going on right now. The government is not in order. They are just moving people around. They are dismissing. They're pointing finger on each other. You cannot be an independent voice. OJ would have stayed in this government if OJ would not have said that I am going to stand by my principle. The gentleman agreement that we made, the MOU, I, OJ Jallo, we stand by it. The commitment that OJ made, it upset a lot of people. And for those reasons, there was a witch hunt to target OJ Jallo. This is democracy, or this is a totalitarian government in disguise. You work very hard. You know someone who is poor in your family that are struggling. Someone in your community that is struggling. Overnight, you elect someone, and that individual are living in a fabulous life. They're living in a luxury life. You are not asking yourself what is going on. How could someone who is making $30,000 salary, the most $30,000, I'm just giving you a roughly estimate, and that individual already, that individual is living in a $10 million home, and you are not asking that question, you are praising that individual. What is wrong with Gambian people? My father was right. Corruption in Gambia has become norm. Corruption is normal in Gambia. It has become a culture now in Gambia. We accept it. It's okay. Is it because every Gambian now are corrupt? If you live in diaspora, you have worked very hard, 5 years, 10 years, before you are able to build something called home in Gambia. Overnight, these politicians, they are building homes for themselves that they cannot afford. Where is the money coming from? And your mother, we will call our brothers and sisters to go dance for them. Let them go sing for them. You are suffering to make €1,000 or to make $1,000. You work very hard. You pay taxes in Gambia. They take your tax money and make it their own personal business. Corruption is alive in Gambia. It is very insulting for the president to be in Mauritania talking about fighting corruption. Where is the evidence about him fighting corruption? Why is he not talking about the 10 million? Where was the money? Where is the money? Our youth are in Serekunda, every corner in Gambia, Bundum, Talinding, London corner, everywhere. Boys are stressed. The youth are stressed. Don't call Buka Sodo. Bangkok Koleta, Bangkok Koleta. Ni diamuta, iba fola ite man la fi Useni Dabola. Ni diamuta, iba fola man la fi Adama Barola. Ni te mummalin koti ni ye tonya fo iba fola ite mummalin ka jauti. Iba kanka haramu domudoro, haramu. You chopping haram. You taking away from the people is stealing, my brothers and sisters. You are stealing. You are stealing. And in the evening, you will face yourself to the east and you pray. If you're a Christian, you get on your knee and you pray. Then in the next morning, you go take the people's money. You live off the people's money. A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. This is one of the reasons I don't want to be politician. Because the African people don't want to stand up for the people who are fighting for their interests. They will give you heart attack. You are ringing the bell. You are educating them. You are telling them. But wallahi, when you get in trouble, no African person will stand up with you. African people love the corrupt people. We love to elect the corrupt people. After we elect them, we will complain. Bankom koleta, Banko koleta. To be a politician in Africa, it is a headache. Because when you are trying to fight for the African people will not recognize you. They will not recognize you, not because of what you are saying is not true. Because they will discriminate against you and say, because you don't sound like a Wolof, you are not a Wolof, I will not vote for you. You are not a Maninka, I will not vote for you. You are not a Serakule, I will not vote for you. You are not a Jola, I will not vote for you. Then we will sit down, Banko Koleta, Banko Koleta. For Gambia to move forward, we have to kill the clan-based politics. It is there and well alive. Clan-based politics of Mumunti or Gambia politics of Kono. In Africa, everywhere. That is the reason why we cannot build a strong institution. Because when you get elected, you bring your brother that who don't know how to write his or her name. You create a position, you gave your brother that position. And your brother is collecting salary. Your brother don't know 1 plus 1. You put your cousin in the office to be a manager, that your cousin never counted more than $1,000 in their life. This is the problem. And we are seeing it. Every president that come in Gambia, they will bring their brother on board. They will bring their family member on board. They will bring their friends on board. They will bring their nephew on board. They will bring their niece on board. What kind of government is that? That is the problem in Gambia. It's very difficult to be a politician in Gambia. Because when you tell the Gambians the truth, they don't support you. They want to support the corrupt people. And they will come cry and say, Banco Koleta, Banco Koleta. You see in these people, these politicians, they're building houses. And still, Dinkendo. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Chai Gambia. Fontelman la fi Cairo laba. Fonin politician itelle fisata kataminde laba. Ni lefta kodola, ni lefta kake millionnaire. Yeta, let them go outside in the private sector. Come back la nyamina. Beg back and ka hustle. Ka halalo nyini. Ni lefta kake millionaire. Let them go out to the private sector. Let them go hustle. If they are smart, let them go hustle. Let them go have their own business. But not in the government. Government, no. If you want to be a millionaire, go outside the government. Public service is about serving the people. Public service is about serving the people, not to enrich yourself. If you want to be a millionaire, you want to buy a house in Bruce Lee, go find you a boutique in Serekunda Bucket or somewhere in Gambia. For politician law, it tell the fisher that can't mean the laba. Come on, man. At what time Gambian people will wake up? Gambia be doing Yamin. Anything that happened in Serekunda, by the time 5 minutes later you will hear. The whole Gambia will hear it. That is how small Gambia is. Gambia, you know the corrupt people. You are living next door to them, maybe. What to see that saying, Moli Kunu, Nimbadi Yakuo Buka Banko Sambanyato, si Fasaro Buka Banko Sambanyato, because he can mean Tombo Kafo because of si Fasaro, or Mario Bilawo Lata life. Check it out. In never they have guaranteed you a good life. It's not sustainable. Kafo Marini Mario Mufenko Sarakulo Ube Floaty, that is the reason why you are supporting them. Wallahi, they will not bring you Tapalapa after election. They will not bring you Shanfuru. They are going to take care of their family. The most that they can do, they are going to take care of their village, their compound in their village. Then every holiday, their children are going holiday. And every day, they buy for la Banco Colata, Banco Colata, Banco Colata. And after that, they call you to come rally, you go rally. You will fight your brother for somebody that is not helping you. You will fight your mother for somebody that is not helping you. Allahu Akbar. I don't know what is going on with Africa. Is Africa we are having... Is it like sometimes you think, is it a curse? Is it a curse that an African mind, the African people love the corrupt politician? The African people will embrace, they will protect the corrupt people because they come from the same tribe. And you are protecting someone that is not helping you because you want to be proud and say, this person comes from my tribe. My friend, that is not going to bring economic prosperity for you. That is not going to make life better for you. What is most important, looking at people's character. Judge people based on their character. That is what we should be doing. The clan-based politics have never helped any country. All the countries in Africa are in this tribal politics. We have been in tribal politics since 1965. Where is Gambia? Gambia is 140 in the poorest country in the world. The poorest country in the world. Gambians are in diaspora. You know we are in diaspora. We are working. We are making money because of the good system that they have in diaspora. That is why. Diaspora, you stole money. If you steal money, you know what going to happen. The rule of law, you will face the rule of law. Na Gambia ni efenke. The people that who are committing crime, they are heroes. The people will go steal all the money in Gambia government, and Gambia people will take their child and give it to them. They will give their child to that person. The poor brother that who is in Serekunda, that who has went and steal a tapalapa or some food, that individual will be prosecuted. And when that individual want to marry your daughter, you will say no, it's a mantili, it's a musachoti. But the big sachets in the government, you will give them your wife, you will give them your sister, you will give them your mother. And after Banco Koleta. The problem in Gambia, I love my brothers and sisters, I love my elders. I am telling you here, I have been doing a lot of research about Gambian government since Jawara. I used to go to the offices, ministerial office, and just to observe, you know. And up to this new government, I did the same thing. Each time I go home, we have a long way to go. If you really want to know if your government is working for you, put yourself in the position, observe. Go outside of what I am saying. Go do your own research. Then after you do your own research, you come educate me what you have found. I am telling you what I am telling you. Don't come down here on my platform. You're trying to spin my topic without fact finding what I am saying. What I am saying is the truth. Our people are not working. Everybody's working for their pocket. Everybody's working for their pocket. It is very easy to develop Gambia, given that Gambia is having a lot of this assistance. Gambia is having a lot of help from the Western country today. With the right person in the place, Gambia will overcome the difficulties that Gambia is going through today. But when you have individuals with no experience, without the political will, they don't have the intention of doing what they're supposed to be doing for the masses, to uplift the people out of poverty. No matter how much money you give them, you will not see no change in the system. They are not talking about poverty reduction. They don't care about it. The only thing that they are talking about is what they are talking about. Give me your money. So the next election, we can be this. Give me your money. Next election, we can be this. But they are not talking. I told my people call me. They call me. They send me audio of the Honorable Hussein Dabo reaching out to the Serakule community of what they have done, what they have done. But I was hoping that Hussein Dabo will say, hey, thank you all for what you have been doing. We thank you all. However, this government, we're having difficulties, but we are working very hard on the economic front. We are working very hard on security. We are working very hard on all the things that matters to you. No, the only thing that is said, thank you very much. Thank you for your money. We are looking forward again for you to give us more money. Give us more money so the next election we can have 100% UDP government. Not no economic policy. Give me. You give them, they go build their compound with your money. You give them, they go build their compound. Because there is no law, there is no campaign financial law in Gambia to monitor that. You giving them your money, they go build their compound. You are doing it. We are working very hard over here. We are making money. We are giving. We are helping. We are doing what the government is supposed to do. Some of us are helping the poor people who cannot afford school. Some Gambians are helping their neighbors who cannot afford to pay the tuition fee for their children. Some of us are doing other things that is the responsibility of the government. We are giving Sadaqah Jariyah. We are building hospitals. We are building clinics. Just recently, Boro Kanda Hase have bought ambulance for their own village so that it can support, it can help the poor people, it can help the people in Wuli. That is the role of the government. Where is the money? A woman, I forget where was that. I heard that from the National Assembly. A woman that who was pregnant, that was in Wuli, I believe, somewhere in Wuli. By the time they get to the river, the woman died. The woman died. But in Gambia, we don't take that as a serious business. Our women are dying. The woman, you want to go over there, you go impregnate, you go give a woman baby, the woman is pregnant, the woman is in the village. When the time for the woman to have the baby, there is no ambulance, there is no taxi, there is no road. And you will go back and you go vote for those individuals who are killing your people. If there was an ambulance at that time, maybe the woman would have survived. But the woman died and maybe the baby died. And these people will go to the same district in the village, they will welcome them. Wheelbarrow, 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 wheelbarrow. Papa Mandela, Papa Mandela. My friend, we have to understand. We have to educate. It's you and I, your family and my family. You do what you're supposed to do to inform your family. Teach one, save one. That's what they say. Teach one, save one. Don't vote for nobody that you don't believe in them. Don't give your vote to nobody, even if they give you $1 million. This is the system that's been going on since the Jawara time. Every election, they will go to the village, they will give the people fertilizer, they will give the people a bag of rice to vote for them. You call that democracy? Gambia, our people are dying. This is not about Hussein Dabo. This is not about Sidi Ajata. This is not about Khalifa Sallah. This is not about Adama Barrow. It is all about the 2 million Gambian people. Gambia is bigger than these people. How in the hell that you gave them a job, this individual, we know them before they become what they are today. We know them before they become ministers. We know them before they become president. Overnight, these individuals forget who they are. They forget where they came from. They forget the people who fought for them. They forget the people who were campaigning day and night, in and out. So this is our problem. Banco Koleta, Banco Koleta. It is time for people to wake up. It is about the reality. You was born in the neighborhood. If you were born in Banjul, you were born in New Passpera. New Passpera was like that since your father was not born. And you was born in that condition. Now you have your own children in that condition. There is no system change in the neighborhood. Our conditions have not changed in the neighborhood. There is still mosquito. They are not doing anything about it. The only thing you do is dance and sing for them. You are fighting each other for them. And you go home, you cannot pay your rent. You cannot buy food. You cannot buy tapalapa. You cannot pay Nawek. You cannot pay for Nawek. You cannot do nothing on your own. Our system is broken. Wake up, Gambian people. Wake up, African people. You are trying. Betala backway, betala backway. You can't do laminto backway. Otuamo ye dokoloke. Ye luale bunya. Ye la system ye ole bunya. Momo mantere tubabudu. Ebe luakam. Everybody is under the law. In the lab banko kono. Hey, Papa Mandela. Hey, Bukasa. Hey, this, that. Chai. Ani bi Gambian call. Until ko nyadi sign. Gambia dingol ani bi. Then I know. Nia ulta sign. Mol bafala ni abetala England. Ni abetala England. Ni abetala Sweden. Ni abetala America. Everybody want to leave Gambia. That is the problem. Why you want to leave Gambia? You have to fix it. Because everybody cannot be semester in Gambia. Everybody cannot be semester. Ni semester ko nga landi sign. Semester ko aliabula. Masakunda ye doko ke ni mampare ka doke ke ye project. Gambia ranke so manke family ranke so. Masakunda kodo manke kabila kodot. Gambia mojama be Gambia ikadun politics okono just to get money. Iman do politics okono kamol makore. Idunta politics okono kamoto dimambori kai kamusunyima futu. Idunta ole kama. Boy sol be bundu. Mojama kata Gambia. If I go to Gambia, everybody know. Some police officer, I don't want to talk about this, but I will talk about this. I don't like to talk about the things that I do. I'm not doing it to get fame. I am sympathizing. I was in their shoe. I was there in their condition. It reminds me. My recent visit to Gambia, I saw a new police officer. At that time, they were doing something in Sire Job Avenue. I think no, it was Mosque Road, right by the Serekunda Mosque. They were moving the vendors. It was hot. I believe possibly it was 90 degrees. It was hot. Very, 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 very hot. And these police officers, I look at them, they were all new recruits. They were all new recruits. Some of them were moving the vendors. And I saw from a distance from the other officer, he was shaking his head. He was doing something that he don't want to do. He feel the pain of these hustlers, these vendors that who we are in the street. But he was only doing his job. I can see the stress on him because he was doing his job. At the same time, the empathy, the humanity kick in. He feel the pain of these poor people that who are selling on the wheelbarrow. But he have to do his job to move them out of the way. I saw him. Wallahi, I saw this police officer, his tears came out of his eye. Because I was standing there watching. I was watching all of them. But for any reason, I was able, my attention focused on this guy. And later on, I saw the reality that was coming, how he was feeling. He was doing his job. But at the same time, he was thinking, if we move this individual here, we are taking away their life. These people depend on the street to sell. And after I approach him, I shake his hand, I say, thank you. Thank you for serving the Gambian people. I have some money in my hand. And I gave it to him. I said, buy you a juice. I said, thank you for serving. I don't know why the tears was coming out of his eyes, but I believe what he was doing, moving these vendors, probably that is why his tears came out. A young police officer. This is the thing. People don't have no empathy. When we leave diaspora, let us go home. I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, let us go home. These government officials, let us put them in check. Because they are counting now, they say they will lock everybody up. Let them lock everybody up. If they lock you up in my two, it's free food. They're going to give you free food. You don't have to worry about the rest of the dunya. Because that is what they want to intimidate the people. These same people that we fought for, these same people that we speak out for, these same people that we protected, and now they are in office, they have forgotten what people have done for them. Now they are telling people, I say you cannot insult the president. They are telling people that you cannot insult Hussein Dabo. If you don't like to be insulted, I am not saying that people should insult people. That's not what I am saying. But if you don't like to be insulted, don't be in politics. Stop being sensitive. Politics is a game. You cannot take it. Don't be part of it. Hussein Dabo was a lawyer for how many years? Nobody insulted Hussein Dabo. Accidental President Barrow was in Manjakunda, whatever he was doing. He was working with the Musanjai and Sons. Nobody insulted Adama Barrow. Nobody insulted Adama Barrow. That is the price that you are paying but you are a politician. You are a public servant. You are accountant to the people. The people have the right to express themselves. Some people go express themselves that the way that we all don't agree with, to insult a person. But that should not be a law in Gambia to say that when you insult. Now in Gambia, you can tell and say Adama Barrow is sexy. Adama Barrow is fine. Is that a sedition? They're going to charge you for sedition. Adama Barrow Ninyata, they will charge you. They say you are insulting. Adama Barrow do not like to be insulted. The supporters of Adama Barrow, who send it double, and all the politicians, I am not saying here that Gambians should insult anybody. I don't insult people. I don't insult people. I don't fight. I use my knowledge that I have, the little one that I have. I use that. That is my power. But everybody, we cannot control everybody how they want to express themselves. UDP people will insult your mother. They will get away with it. Many people have insulted Halifa Sallah, Sidi Ajata, and Yaya Jammeh, and all this. They have seen the worst things that Hussein Dabo did not even experience. I am not saying here that people should insult people, but that should not be no damn law in Gambia. That's freedom of expression. You express yourself how you want to express yourself. Omar Toure was arrested for some nonsense. And he was burned out for $1 million. That is a way how they want to control people so that you don't express yourself. Kana keba doya. Nin keba man lafi doya la. Kana dun politiko kono. Nden tafola kafo moye mo doya. Period. Imanyanta mo doya. Imanyanta mo kajafila. But politics alone. Politics is a game. It is okay for UDP to commit crime in Gambia. But other people cannot do that. It is okay for UDP to go protest. But other people cannot do that. We saw that today. You cannot fool the people. We see the system, how the system is running. The system is nothing but some nonsense. It's not democracy. UDP guy went to Hussein Dabo because they went and attacked for Bakari Tombo house. And he get injured. Somebody bust his head. And who were the people that throwing the stone that day? It was all people that in yellow t-shirt. They were all in yellow t-shirt. Now he running to Hussein Dabo house. Imagine Yankungo Barama. Imagine Yankungo Barama. He is symbol of Taroto. Policeman Manson Katoja. Policeman Manson Katoja. If he was in your house, nobody will have bust your head. And I was open again. Hussein Dabo will tell him, why were you guys over there? Hussein Dabo would have asked him, I say, why was you at Talinding disturbing the peace? You should not do that. Hussein Dabo would have asked him, did you have a license to do that? Did you have a permit to be over there throwing stone? They did that because they want to keep the APRC in the corner. Because APRC was planning a rally to go to IEC, to go protest. So they know APRC will come out with the crowd. So they don't want the crowd. So anybody that want to come with the crowd now, that is the tactics. They're going to isolate the people. Even for that democracy. Dictatorship will be Gambia. Dictatorship will be Gambia. Tilimbalia will be Gambia. Hasidia will be Gambia. The nonsense people are coming up on Facebook over here. They're telling me, they say you don't like Hussein Dabo. Do you know me? I have created opportunity for people. I'm not going to call no goddamn name. I did not start speaking today. I was calling. You can ask the former protocol of Yaya Jammeh. When I spoke to him, what I told him, and I was in Gambia, I went all the way over there trying to tell them, express my feeling. I am not afraid. But I will respect, I will address my grievance to you in a respectful manner. I don't support Hussein Dabo policy, but I have the right to express myself. I have the right to support whoever I want to support. I am not a slave to nobody in Gambia. I am a free man in Gambia. Now, this journey come late. These people that are coming late right now, the coward, the dead people that who are emerging from the grave, they are coming now. They are saying that they are the Superman of Gambia. They are the heroes of Gambia. They are the ones who fight for Gambia. Facebook was alive. Where was they? None of these people, I don't remember their names. Now, all of a sudden, they're everywhere. I am not saying if you did not fight, you don't have the right to speak. That's not what I'm saying. Don't get me wrong. That's not what I'm saying. All Gambians have contributed in a different way in this new Gambia. In this new Gambia. If the UDP people want people to recognize Hussein Dabo, they should respect the same thing they will give. They should give the same respect to Halifa Sallah. Halifa Sallah was there before Hussein Dabo came into politics. Halifa Sallah energized the people to stand up for their right before Hussein Dabo came into politics. Sidi Ajata was there talking about to the people, fighting for the people before Hussein Dabo came to politics. Now you want me to commit blasphemy. You want me to worship Hussein Dabo. Astaghfirullah. It's not going to happen. Because you are telling me about Hussein Dabo. You don't know what I know about Hussein Dabo. So I am not going to go to your level. You are pushing me, but you continue to push me. You go ask Hussein Dabo. Take this video and go show Hussein Dabo. Maybe he will recognize me by my face. Maybe he will recognize me. I respect Hussein Dabo, just like the way I respect my father. I respect everybody in Gambia, just like the way I respect myself. But it is politics. I have the right to express my opinion and my feeling and what I know, what I believe. You cannot force me to support Hussein Dabo. The only way you can tell me, you have to convince me that Hussein Dabo is Nelson Mandela. You have to convince me. Because last time I saw Nelson Mandela, Hussein Dabo don't look like Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela is tall. Hussein Dabo is this height. So how could you try to mislead me to believe that we have Mandela in Gambia? You have to convince me. Because the Mandela that I know is not living in the Gambia. You have to convince me. You cannot mislead me. I am not blind. If you tell me Hussein Dabo, yeah, maybe. But don't try to tell me that Mandela is in Gambia. Come on. You don't get upset when I'm telling the truth, because I don't spin nothing. I am not trying to get a job in the Gambian government. I am making a little bit better what I'm making, I know. So Gambian government salary is not going to be enough for me. It's not going to be enough for me. I'm not ready to be in politics in Gambia. I don't want to be corrupt. I have the opportunity. I have the opportunity. I have people that who will fund me. I don't need no money from nobody. I can fund myself if I want to go run for office. I can do that. I can fund my own campaign. If I don't have the money, I have people that who will give me the money. People that who are well financially secure. People that who has been talking to me since in the 90s. Since the Jawara time. My position is clear. The late Seni Singate. Every Makrib I used to be in his compound because he fell in love with me. He was trying to recruit me for Jawara. No, I'm not going to be no PPP. I don't believe in PPP. Sirif Diba, the same thing. Sirif Diba campaign in Bunukakunda by the primary school, I was there. If he was alive, he would tell you. I follow all of them. Hassan Musa Kamara, Sidi Ajata, Halifa Sallah. I never supported all of this, but I pay attention to each one of them. I listen to each one of them. I respect their position. I respect their views. But I have the right to disagree with them. I have the right to debunk the lies. I have the right to challenge and to educate my people, to guide my people if I have the knowledge to do so. Don't come on Facebook and try to attack me, talking about I don't like Hussein Dabo. What have you done for Hussein Dabo? You have not done anything for Hussein Dabo. Now you want to be Hussein Dabo angel. If you love Hussein Dabo, have you given Hussein Dabo a job when he was a lawyer? You never gave Hussein Dabo a job when he was a lawyer. So don't attack the people who make living for Hussein Dabo. You don't know me. Don't come up here with the bullshit and telling me you don't love Hussein Dabo. Itemu maninka jout, itemu Gambia din jout, itemu this. Save that for somebody else. You are scared because I'm telling you the truth. You are scared because you are corrupt. And very soon your corruption will be exposed in Gambia. Because the Gambian people will wake up. The Gambian people will realize the truth. Because when the Gambian people are informed and educated and know who is the enemy of Gambia, those individuals are the corrupt people. Those individuals who are trying to milk the people. Those individuals who are building mansions on the people's back. You can come after me. I am clean. I'm not afraid. I am clean. That is why I did not get a job in Gambia. When GPTC hired me, I said, they hired me, they proposed for me to go work for GPTC in Gambia. Hell no. If I work for GPTC, I'm going to be corrupt. I don't want to be corrupt because I believe, this is my belief, you become like those you associate yourself with. Because when you work in Gambia, you can be a good person. Somebody will influence you. I don't want to be influenced. Go get a job with GPTC. No, I'm not going to be working there. Even Amdalai. I get opportunity to work for Amdalai. No, my position is clear. I don't want to be corrupt. I don't want to get closer to anything that will corrupt me. I don't want no haram. I believe in halal. I'm not bragging. I am not perfect. I am not saying that I am perfect. But I am trying my best to be perfect. I mean, to live a better life. I am not perfect. I understand why the Gambian people are suffering. Because I was suffering before. Don't tell me about suffering in Gambia. Don't tell me about corruption in Gambia. I was at the forefront that time. I know most of these ministers in the Jawara government who were milking the Gambian people. I used to be in business in Gambia. I dealt with a lot of people. I used to walk from Bundung all the way to Bakau on my feet, selling shoes. Most of my customers were women. I know Gambia. I know in and out. I know Gambia. I know Africa. I have traveled. And I have dealt with politicians from Sierra Leone to Guinea to Ivory Coast to the Republic of Gambia. Politicians. My father know politicians. Politicians used to come to my father begging. I used to be my father's advisor and tell my father, don't give them your money. They are not going to serve the people. I used to advise my father. That is the way I was. My father will consult with me. What do you think? I said, don't give them your money. Take your money and give it to the poor people. Because when they win, they will not do nothing for the people. That's the same thing we see with UDP. UDP have used the community, the business community in Gambia. They give them money. The Gambian people in that diaspora, they gave them money. What happened? Now they're in power. They are importing people. The Gambian youth don't have no job. You bring in somebody from outside and give them a job. You give people job from outside. The Gambian youth are suffering. That is not what the people fought for. You have poor youth in Gambia. I was in one of the banks in Gambia. I saw two youths. They came to pay the tuition fee in the bank. I was in the bank. I spoke to them because when I see any youths in my presence, I will speak to them. I engage them. They are in the University of Gambia. They were paying their tuition fee. I know how much was they paying. Two people. They was not even paying their full tuition fee. But each one of them have $30,000. I said that is all. They said no, they just pay a certain amount. They cannot afford to pay it all at one time. I asked them, what does your mother do? They told me what their father do. They said the father is dead. The mother is supporting them. Two boys. Two boys. I said, what does the mother do? They said the mother is in business in Serekunda market. Can you imagine what that woman is going through to be able to secure $60,000 for two kids in the University of Gambia, and when they graduate, they will not get a job because your mother is a woman that sells fish or your mother is a woman that sells plazas? Come on, man. That is the system that they are telling. That is why we have unemployment rate. That is why we cannot develop, because they are giving the job to people that they know. They don't want to give job to a kid that whose mother is a hustler in Serekunda market, the poor child. They with all the qualifications. I go to Gambia, I know, I do my own research. I walk on my feet from point A, from Westfield all the way to Bakau, from Westfield all the way to Latrikunda, from Westfield all the way to Tipagaras. On my feet, all I engage people, I talk to the youth. I be in Serekunda in the evening, rush hour, putting children in the car for them to get to their house because their parents cannot afford it. You telling me don't talk about Gambia. You want to do for Gambia. You know what I did for Gambia? I'm not saying this. I can use my mobile to make a video out of that when I go to Gambia, what I do. I'm doing it because I believe in it. My mother was poor. My father was poor. I used to beg for lift from school to home. So when I see the kids in the street, they are, uncle, can you pay my pass? You can announce that on any Gambia radio station. Maybe some of the apprentices will come forward and say, yeah, they remember a man that who had paid students. Me and the apprentice, we have to get in the quarry because the car was going to Brikama. They say they are not picking any Wellingara passenger. I said, how much is Brikama? He told me how much is Brikama. I gave him the money for 2 kids. And the apprentice was ashamed. He refused to take the Brikama fare. He just charged me the Wellingara. This is what our people are going through. These people are making money. They don't have no plan how to make a life better for the children that who are going to school today. They don't have no plan for the future generation. Our children are going to school for nothing because there is no future for them. The future is bleak. What is the purpose of having school? You have to prepare when these children graduate from university, they can transition in life. They can have a job. Because every child that have a job in Gambia, that we translate to another $50,000 that maybe that individual salary will bring to the economy. But we don't have no thinkers. These people are there. Teria Kafo. They will put money in the envelope to go give people to campaign for them. Instead of building libraries. Our people are used to that. Give me money, I vote for you. My friend, my UDP brothers, when you are attacking somebody, you better be careful who you are attacking. I am not here, I am a Muslim. We all know the rules of Muslim. A Muslim, you do good things. You are not doing it to get acknowledged by people. You are doing it because of the sake of Allah. You are doing it to help humanity. That is what we are doing it for. So don't push me and tell me what have you done to Gambia. If I have the money, I will make Gambia the Mecca of Africa. But I am only doing what I am doing. I am only doing what I can. I don't have to explain myself to you. I don't have to explain myself to anybody. I don't have to prove myself to everybody. But Allah knows what is inside of every human being. God knows what every human being has. But in Africa, we tend to forget where we came from. We were poor yesterday. Today we have the privilege. We forget about where we came from. Our politician, nobody in government is rich. Adama Barrow was poor. His mother was poor. His father was poor. Just like my father and mother. Hussein Dabo, the same thing. We all come from a poor family. But when they are given a position, they only think about themselves. They give those positions to their illiterate brothers. They give those positions to their illiterate cousins, their mother-in-law, their father-in-law. They make it a family asset. That is what I am talking about. You come back and tell me and say that is not true. Then we can have a debate. Don't tell me and try to ask me and try to attack me. What have you done in Gambia? My friend, I have done more than what you think I have done. But I don't have to prove myself to you because I pay taxes. If I am paying taxes, I am doing what I'm supposed to do. If I'm able to save a life in Gambia, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. If I'm able to help a poor woman with their prescription in Gambia, that makes me happy. I am not doing it for anybody to thank me. I am doing it because I believe in it. Because I remember someday in my life, I remember someday my mother used to be sick. My mother don't have no money to buy medicine. I remember those days. I go to Tanka. I look at the sick people over there. I don't have nobody over there. I go over there because I want to experience life. I enjoy that. If I can help, I help. I'm not doing it for GRTS to talk about. I'm not doing it for Radio Gambia to talk about. I'm doing it for the sake of Allah. I am building a home for me in the Yom Al Qiyamah. The best way that I know is to help humanity. I am in a foreign country. This country have helped me. They have shown me a way how you can help humanity. That is why this country is so powerful. It is powerful because of the charity that they believe in. They believe in helping people. That is why I want to give back. Here in America, you are taught to give back. They teach you how to give back. I learned, I say, wow, this is the reason why America is prospering. Because of the generosity, the kindness, the good. When something happens, community come together. And Gambian people will do the same thing. But we have not elevated that to the same level. We have not hold our government to accountable. The system that I learned here, I am very grateful. I am having decent life here. I am very grateful for it. The $1 is that I can save a life. If it can save a life in Gambia, I can afford it. I will do it. Because when I die, I will not take that money with me. That's what I believe in. That's what I believe in. Let us don't attack each other. Attack me what I am talking about. Don't go the personal. Because if you go attack me on personal level, I will crush you. I'm not going to brag. Don't come after me on the personal level. I am talking about politics. Keep it politics. If you come on the personal level, I will crush you. If you come on the personal level, the person that you worship, your idol, I will crush you and your idol because you don't know me. You don't know what I do. You don't know what I have done. From the time when I was little, when I was in school, I was a leader in the school. I was teaching my teachers how to raise money for our school so that we can help the student that who cannot afford tuition fee. I did that in school. I did that in school to organize, my friends, those of us that who parents can afford to pay tuition fee, how we can go home, how we can raise money so that we can help our friends in the same class that whose parents cannot afford tuition fee. I did that in primary school. I did that in secondary school. That's what I believe in, helping each other, uplift each other. That's what I believe. And I will not be quiet. I will not shut up. You don't like it, you tell Husseini Dabo, get out of the kitchen because it is getting hot. It is getting hot. It is the Republic of Gambia. It is not the Republic of Dabo Kunda. It is not the Republic of UDP. Husseini Dabo have a right in his compound that he can tell me to get out. I have a right in my compound to tell anybody to get out. But in the Gambia, no one have a right over the other. It is the Republic of the Gambia. You don't like what I am saying, change the channel, my friend. Don't come here on the personal attack. Trying to educate me. You can tell me something that I don't know. Let me learn from you. We can learn from each other. We can learn from each other. I am not saying I know everything. I don't believe I know everything. But one thing I know, all Gambians know that is poverty in Gambia. There is poverty in Gambia. We all know that. We all know there is corruption in Gambia. That's what I am talking about. Come tell me I say there is no corruption. Tell me, show me your evidence. That is what I am talking about. But don't come over here with the personal attack because Husseini Dabo knows that. Don't come here with the C Fasaro thing. The C Fasaro thing not going to stay well with me because the bullshit I don't believe in. I never treat nobody. Look at other person and say, you don't belong to my tribe. I'm going to mistreat you. No, I believe in brotherhood. I believe in humanity. When I die, my parent or my family will not invite people based on tribe to go bury me. All the community will come, regardless of what tribe. When my wife have a baby, everybody will come, regardless of what tribe. That is the way we are as human beings. So I will not let no chicken politician any politician to divide me and you. Because those politicians will come and go. They will come and go. I will not sacrifice my life for any politician. And I respect those who have sacrificed their life. But at the same time, you cannot trying to disrespect another politician, someone who have done, someone who have fought, someone who have sacrificed themselves. But again, you want to disrespect those individuals. Then you want me to respect and to believe in the nonsense that you're telling me. It is time for people to wake up, because I've been there. I know what is poverty. Some of you guys are attacking people. Maybe you never suffer. I suffer in Gambia. I did everything in Gambia. I was a Marcel laborist. I was selling chalo. I will go buy chalo. I will go buy chalo in Tangi. I will put it on GPTC. I will go sell it in Basse. I will go to Senegal. I will buy all plaque and bring it. I will go to Nigeria. I will bring shoe. I will go sell it. And I will walk on my feet someday I will start from Bundu. I will cross to Bakote. I will cross all the way to Bakau on my feet. You don't know what I went through. I never forget what I come through. I used to be in a place where the milling place in Bakau, Kachkali. I did it all. In Bakote, I did it all, working for Senegalese people. Alhaji Mama Java project in Fajara and in Selekunda. I work in there. Seusi is a company. I worked there as a laborist. I did it all in Gambia. I never fold my hand. I saw the poverty. I see it. I know what it is. So I can relate to the people who are suffering today. The people who are talking, they don't have enough money. They have 2 kids. They have 3 kids. I can relate to them. So don't come here and tell me about, I don't know what I'm talking about. I know poverty. This lawyer Dabo that you're talking about, I know who is lawyer Dabo. I know who is Surakata Jane. I know who is Ben Soda. Unless you are not in business in Gambia, you don't know these lawyers. I know all these lawyers. I know the good ones. I know the bad ones. So don't push me, man. Don't push people. That personal attack, you gotta take that somewhere else. Because I ain't no chicken. I ain't no chicken. The truth of the matter, corruption is alive. People in Gambia have come in politics to enrich themselves. They have failed in life. So they believe they have this sense of entitlement. They are entitled. They are entitled. They want to enrich themselves on the backs of the people because the people are not informed. The people are not educated. The people will not say nothing. Gambian people will not say nothing. We will only talk about the problem. We will not do nothing about it. So somebody will come overnight and be a millionaire as if he's better than you. And they call themselves Muslim. They call themselves Christian. You are stealing from the people. I am going to call it. I'm not going to spin it. That is what is happening. Kodo rek. Kodo, 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 kodo. Kodo, 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 over everything. There is no moral. There is no moral values. And you call yourself a Muslim. You call yourself a Christian when you are stealing from the people. If you have $100 million in the government cover, have some shame. Just take about $2,000. You and your friends. But you want to take the whole thing. The whole thing. Then you will go give that to the people, split it with the people, let them vote for you. You will go buy you a mansion somewhere. Then you will pray, Allah Akbar, let God forgive you. Wallahi billahi ta'ala, I have seen Bukasa in Central Africa is a typical example. I'm not going to call some African president. I am going to respect those because I know some of them, they are kids. I know they are children. I don't want to disrespect their fathers. But I am telling you, let me reveal this thing to you. I used to tell my father, they used to come to my father and to mobilize. I told my father, don't be part of it. Stay away. I always believe that someday before they die, they will pay the price. By the time, the end of time for these individuals in the dunya, they were disgraceful. This president died milking the country. This president took all the country's money. And when he dies, he was broke. Because of that, His children today are suffering. This is a president by world standard. The amount of money that he embezzled from the nation supposed to make him the richest man in the world. The same thing that happened in Zaire. These people, they are going in politics, they are reaching themselves, their children are living a good life. But wallahi, when you take from the poor people, especially in Africa, when these people are suffering, you are not making life better for them. I can understand if you are making some life better for them, they live in good, just like the way Ofoe-Boigny used to be in Cote d'Ivoire. The Ivoirians were living good. The Ivoirians were one of the highest paid in Africa. They were living good. Je suis Ivoirien. The agriculture sector is booming. Everything is booming. You know, your salary is good. But Ofoe-Boigny was one of the biggest spender in Africa. But the people were living good. That kind of life. But our own in Gambia, they want to take it all. They want to take it all. And you are telling me, Naf si Fasaroke, Nani si Fasaroke. To hell with that, my friend. Because we know, we as Gambians, it don't matter what tribe you come from. We went to school together, we play football together, we eat together. I go to your house, your mother don't say, why you bring this Badika ding? Why you bring this Sarakule ding? Why you bring the Jola ding? Your mother will treat me as her own child. That is the Gambia we know. We are one people. So don't let politicians fool you. A lot of these people on Facebook, on WhatsApp, they are getting paid to fool the people. I told the youth were very effective before the mayor election. They put Useni Dabo in the corner. But what did they do? They put somebody in the group to fool the youth. And the youth backed down. But the youth were in position at that time. The youth were working very hard that time. Their campaign was working. Useni Dabo was so scared. Useni Dabo had to go to the National Assembly to answer to the National Assembly. I am not going to tell you the group of youth. But those youth were working very hard. And they were very successful. But what happened? They put someone in their midst to pretend to be helping them. But that individual was trying to kill the ideas of the youth. And he was successful. They were successful. Because what happened? The youth, their parents never went out to vote. So that is why you see this rising of UDP winning all corners of Gambia. Because the youth who were angry, they're telling their parents not to go to vote. That's what happened. Instead of telling their parents to vote for another political party, because they have been victim of UDP, they told their parents to stay home. Because again, that tells you we don't understand how to punish these politicians. Politicians don't do what they're supposed to do. You recall them. The Gambia, we have a system in Gambia, you can recall the National Assembly member. You can recall them. You can push them. You can hold them accountable. You can call them. But in Gambia, they're just making salary, they're driving nice, they're living good, and they don't know anything. You go to the National Assembly, you will cry. You will say to yourself, how in the hell did they vote this kind of people? These are the people who's supposed to be making your laws. We have a long way to go, Gambia. Gambia have to change. Wallahi, Gambia have to change. Gambia want to move forward. Gambia have to change. Gambia have a lot of stuff, good things that are going on right now, but the people are not informed. What is going on right now in Batakunku, nobody knows. Nobody knows. Who is mining here, who is mining over there, nobody knows. And Gambians are just sitting. Gambians are just sitting. Banko Kolata, Banko Kolata. You are sitting down, Banko Kolata, Banko Kolata. You saw a minister coming, you get up and you wave at him. You are happy. You see him driving in a Pajero. You are happy when you see him. And after he leaves, you will go sit down and say, Banko Kolata. Banko Kolata, the people who are responsible to make Banko a dear, you have to support those. The people who are responsible for Banko Kolata, you have to vote them out. Banko Kolata, who is responsible for Banko Kolata, you have to vote them out. Banko Bukadia, you keep doing the same thing. Banko Bukata Nyato, Niye Tapale, Korop Molu, Ye Dundi Nyato, Banko Bukata Nyato. Just think, Gambian people. Ni be Gambia. Ye business also do. Ni ye tapaleke la business oko. La business bukata nyato. You have to put someone that who have interest in helping you build your business. Banko fana mumoti. Na mol tombo. Mi ye tambi ka banko la naflo ka banko la naflo doko. Ka banko la naflo doko ka banko naflo topoto. Banko la naflo manke badi kodoti. Banko na naflo mu banko dingo la kodolo. Na masakunda modo dima wole diatai. Near Gambia dingo Gambia dingin ka BBB. The price of one minister car, they don't know. Minister killing ka moto mean boring the Gambia. It costs a lot of money. Pajero Dama Akuta Ma, $50,000. That is $2 million. Banko dingo leka essential dundo motokono. Banko dingo leka driver job. Banko dingo leka security guard job. Ite lado komu munti ni de keta minister of commerce or minister of trade. Ite lado komu munti inyanta o London o soto. But until minister soto mimbe minister doko la ima no. Na president o man no ni a manke 20 by 20. 30 by 30. You can see that. Minister of Trade, what does she know? She don't have no experience in trade. Minister of Youth and Sport don't have no experience in youth development. The minister that who's supposed to create job in Gambia have never created a job for themselves. Neither had they worked for a company that create job. Maybe they will have experience how to do it. They don't know. Even when you give them recommendation how to start thinking about it, they get confused. They get confused with it. It is too much for them. It is too much. The only thing Gambia is good at, that's all. We Jawara, we Jamen, we Adama Barrow. That's all. For how many years? We. Conditions still remain the same. Barrow Youth Movement. What is Barrow Youth Movement going to do for Gambian people? Any man Barrow support National Development Plan. If you don't support that, you don't like Barrow. What is the Barrow Youth Movement going to do for the youth? It is all a campaign win. They having that to campaign. Barrow was trying to test his popularity. So Barrow is going to create the Barrow Youth Movement. Barrow Youth Movement is nothing but the political wing to mobilize people. And those few people that who are there, even the majority of the youth are not going to make big money. They are just going to pay what they call the chief mobilizer. The chief mobilizer, they will give the individual a car. Because now they are giving everybody a pickup truck. When you join them, they give you a pickup truck. That is the Gambia. And they give somebody a pickup truck, that individual come to the community, everybody will dance and sing with that individual. You will not ask, how did you get that? What is your position? Is it constitutional, your position? It is in the budget. Is your salary in the budget? So this money that's supposed to be going to the country, the president is using that. They're creating this Yai Kafo. Ikani Yai Kafo mean that thing. Yai Kafo. This Yai Kafo have to go. The president should not be in the business of giving people dialysis. They should conduct themselves professionally. Ministers should not be out there with Jaliba Kuyate or any musician. They are dashing money. They are dashing money. That is not professional. You are a minister. People are suffering. You are out there, you are dashing money. You are dashing money. If you want to dash money, invite Jaliba Kuyate in your compound. Let Jaliba Kuyate sit in your compound and play the quarter. And you give him money. You dash him money. And on top of that, you sit down on top of your car like the president. You are waving. You are waving like a president. You are nothing but a minister. Which country have you seen that a minister is parading like a president? A minister is parading like a president. That was very alarming. That was very alarming. But Gambian people do not pay attention. I pay attention to all this movement that is going on. You have to analyze it. You have to calculate. You have to see, trying to see the mind of the person. Who does that? Which country have you seen a minister went to a rally on top of a car, the sunroof, he is waving to the people like president. And the president, Adama Barrow, did not put him in check. Did not put him in check because everybody was they tried to get the position to be a president. They are not interested in making life better for you. My Fati was there. According to the words on the street, my Fati also liked to walk on red carpet. He liked to walk on red carpet. You look at the interview. When they interview him, just watch the way my Fati sit down. Just watch the way Doya Dabo. Just watch the way they all sit down. I don't know who trained them that. I don't know who showed them that. Body language. These are the people you have as leaders. They were not in politics. They are not in politics for the country. These are the people who are political hustlers. These are the failed semesters. They have lived in Europe. They have failed. So everybody go over there, they go form a political party. And the people were giving them money. And they use their money for their own personal use. No more. No political party come to you. Don't give them your money, man. Take your money and go put it in your village. Unless if the political party is credible. The only political party that I may give my money to is only one political party. And I believe when I do so, they will use my money according to the intent. These other ones, they will take your money, they will go buy a nice car, they will go buy they will go get a second wife out of your money, they will go get a third wife out of your money, they will go buy Basang, they will go buy Gesinar. Before they become politicians, they were wearing Nina Koleata. Nina Koleata Basang, Mimbe Gambia. This is what some of these people were wearing. Now you are seeing them, they're wearing Gesinar. Nina Koleata, no, they are not good for Nina Koleata no more. Sweet dog, make salary. You go to the bottom corner of these people who vote them, they are living in poverty. These people are fighting each other. You are telling people, Barrow Youth Movement, no, we don't want Barrow Youth Movement, blah, 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 blah. You are fighting each other. Everything, Yaya Jabelo. Somebody catch a cold, they say it's Yaya Jame. Somebody catch a headache now in Gambia, they say Yaya Jame. Chai, Gambia. These people are not leaders. They are blaming everything on Yaya Jame. I am not a fan of Yaya Jame. I don't support Yaya Jame. I don't support APRC. But come on, at what point are we going to stop the bullshit and stop telling people it's Yaya Jame? We don't have same food. No tapalapa, it's Yaya Jame. They say Yaya Jame in Equatorial Guinea, he's telling people not to make bread. Somebody died, they say it's Yaya Jame. President Barrow go to the market, you go check the price of the fish. They want to blame Yaya Jame for the price. As if Yaya Jame was in Albert Market at the time telling the woman the price of the fish. Yaya Jame. If they cook a chuche, if they cook a chukong in the state house, it doesn't taste good, he say it's Yaya Jame. They changed president, they changed Hussein Dabo in Faraba, they say it was Yaya Jame. The youth chased him out of Faraba. They say Yaya Jame. That telling you that these people are not fit to be a leader. They don't want to take responsibility. They don't want to take ownership of their own mistakes. You have to take ownership. You have to learn from the mistake and develop yourself. to be a mature person. But these people don't want to take responsibility. Every time they open their mouth, they say it's Yaya Jammeh. Every time they say anything, they say it's Yaya Jammeh. UDP supporters, they want to marry your daughter. You refuse to give them your daughter. They will say it's Yaya Jammeh have influenced you. Hey, Che, everything Yaya Jammeh. Kurang amul Gambia, Yaya Jammeh. Boro man soto loptaroto, Yaya Jammeh. At what time you are going to take responsibility? At what time are you going to review your economic policy? At what time are you going to review all your policies, your security policy? You analyze it. You bring the brightest of the brightest in Gambia around you. You take Papa Nelson Mandela and tell him to go, because Papa Nelson Mandela is not interested for Barrow to succeed, for Barrow to accomplish. Because if Barrow succeeds, that means he will not be no president. The people will vote for Barrow again and say Barrow was successful. So they are creating this chaos. They are confusing Barrow. Sometimes he will tell Barrow, you know I am your father. Sometimes he will tell Barrow, you know I am your grandfather. So they are confusing the whole system. That is why you see the government right now is so disorganized. Nothing is going on. Because this is exactly where they want to position Barrow. And Barrow is not thinking outside the box. Barrow is not thinking outside the box. Whether they have given him Nyam Joro. If my Fula people are listening, you know what I'm talking about. Nyam Joro. Whether they have given him Nyam Joro, I don't know. How could you be a president? You letting people that who are not elected by the people to tell you jump and you jump. They tell you sit down and you sit down. Even when Barrow go to Makamakunda, these people will follow Barrow. What is Hussein Dabo doing in Makamakunda? Makamakunda is not overseas. Makamakunda is not diaspora. You are the minister for Gambians in diaspora. What are you doing in Makamakunda? I started thinking, Barrow have been given, they have given Barrow Nyamjoro. Nyamjoro, Anyami Ajoro. Anyami Ajoro. That's it. Now they are using Barrow. Bring this in, take this out. Bring this in, take this out. Flip it, put it down. Sit down, get up. The objective, make him fail. Advise him the best. Give him the wrong advice. Make him think that you care. So the Gambian people gonna decide. And when Hussein Dabo come on board, Hussein Dabo will get a chance. Barrow succeeding is not good for Hussein. And word on the street, I am not going to reveal that. What is going on? Barrow is not stupid. If what I am hearing from word on the street, Barrow is playing a game, and Barrow is playing 3 games right now because he's undecided. He was not happy what happened somewhere about the Barrow youth movement in the so-called UDP camp, that they were against it. Barrow was on a mission to test his popularity, and the UDP opposed to that. So Barrow is playing their game. Barrow has brought Hussein Dabo as vice president. Word on the street is there is a possibility when the election time comes, Barrow will let Hussein Dabo go. And that is a plan. I'm not sure whether that is true. But again, it's a tactical move that people are saying Barrow is making to cool down the Yellow boys, the craziness that going on in the Yellow camp, to cool them down. Already they have seen Hussein Dabo as a VP. Everything is in control. So Barrow is getting his way. So at the end of the day, what we saw with Fatmata Tambaja, when Barrow is able to bring Mama Kande on board, that is the plan they are having. They are talking with a lot of people right now. When Barrow is able to secure those, Barrow look at the numbers and see if he doesn't need UDP, and that is the time that he will deport Papa Hussein Dabo, maybe to Bansang or maybe back to UDP, we don't know. But again, word on the street, Barrow is playing a strategy right now, 3 strategies. The 2, I will keep that a secret thing, but I am revealing this word on the street. from people that who knows the politics, what is going on, people that who knows the mind of Barrow, who thinks they know maybe. This is what is going on to just keep down and satisfy the UDP camp right now till Barrow figure out what he's negotiating, what Sidinja is going to bring for him so that they can keep moving the Barrow youth movement and see how many people that they can be able to galvanize under Sidinja, how many people they are going to bring outside of the APRC, then on board GDC, then that is a wrap. When he knows that he don't need UDP, then Papa Dabo, Mandela maybe will be deported to Bansang or back to UDP. That is word on the street. That is what is happening. That strategy, maybe it will work, maybe not, but that depends again. The person told me when Barrow make a statement in Turkey that with or without a coalition, he is destined to be the president. The person told me again that was a misinterpretation of what Barrow meant. Barrow meant with or without UDP, he is destined to be president. So that was an indirect slap on the face of UDP that he's telling them with or without, he is destined to be president. So he's working on that strategy right now. That is why Sidinja is on board. Barrow Youth Movement is working. They are working a plan how to mobilize and test the popularity and see if Barrow is electable in the next election. If Barrow is electable on the next election without UDP, they can bring the Papanjai crowd of the UDP on board. Then the Barrow Youth Movement, whatever number they're able to crunch, plus GDC possibly, because APRC, I don't know, I'm not sure, but they are trying to do the same strategy that Mama Kande did to divide the APRC. So whatever number they're thinking, if they are able to pull 100,000 crowd out of APRC plus Mama Kande, then they assume they are in good position because Mama Kande himself can pull 100,000, and APRC, they are assuming if they're able to pull 100,000 out of APRC, then they might not need Papa Husseini Dabo. Possibly, there's a possibility he could face the same fate as Fatmata Tambaja. They will ditch him. So again, it's all about crowd control, the noise, controlling the noise right now. That is what we are getting, word on the street. I don't believe in that, to be honest. But again, there could be a possibility. What I am thinking, the other things that I'm thinking what Barrow is doing is different from what this individual told me. But again, that is word on the street. That's a possibility. So let's watch out. Let's pray. There could be a possibility this backway vice president possibly could be deported back to UDP as the flag bearer. We don't know. But let's pray. All we are hoping for, let them tighten up and do what they're supposed to do and stop the bullshit attacking other people. Gambia is a mess right now. A lot of money in Gambia, but there's no progress. There's no investment. There's nothing going on in Gambia right now, you know, other than Banco Koleata, Koleale Bekerinjing, Senfur Mansoto, Kurango Mansoto, Amu Kurang, all these kind of things that are going on right now in Gambia because of poor leadership. So Barrow is not capable. Husseini Dabo is not capable. That is my take. And the evidence is there. 18 months, 20 months, no improvement. No improvement. So, mashallah, God bless you all. Let's keep the momentum. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe if anyone that tells you that UDP is the biggest political party. I am telling you here today on the record, UDP is not the biggest party. UDP is playing a game. And that game has worked very, very well. They have a lot of people on Facebook that they pay. They are paying them to attack people. They are sending the message. They are pushing the message on WhatsApp. WhatsApp is very effective. UDP have been using that very, 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 very effectively. The other political parties are not using that. The other political parties are not looking in their party, in their supporter group, people that who knows how to talk, people that who knows politics, to be right there in WhatsApp, just bombarding the message every day, sending message in the WhatsApp. UDP has done that. There's a lot of chat group over there on WhatsApp you will receive UDP message every day, and it has benefited UDP. Because if you're on a chat group on WhatsApp, you continue to receive message from UDP supporter, you are going to start believing what they are saying. If you are not getting other message from other political parties, that is what has happened in the WhatsApp chat. And I have observed that. I get 7 mobile phones that I'm using, because you cannot keep all this message on your phones. So I get all this message, and every message that you hear is coming from UDP. They are lying to the people every day. So these lies that they're selling to the people have believed in that. They have trusted them. Just like what happened with Fatmata Tambaja, somebody is on Facebook or WhatsApp is telling that it was a plan. Fatmata Tambaja was fired because they were planning a coup d'etat. So that is the kind of stupid news that you hear on WhatsApp, and people started believing in that. And that individual doesn't have no experience about politics. Because if Fatmata Tambaja, as she said, was fired or sacked because they were planning a coup d'etat, Fatmata Tambaja would have been in Mal too, because that's treason. So that we tell you, people are not informed. People are not educated. That is why those kind of message should be filtered out of the way, because it is working on their false propaganda to scare the people, to turn, because the whole objective is to kill APRC. So that means you have to tarnish their character. You have to attach APRC to anything bad in the Gambia. Anything that is bad in Gambia, you have to attach that to APRC. So that could be a turn-off. So people might leave APRC on that. And guess what? APRC too is not organizing to fight back. Just like the other political party. Nobody is fighting back. This lady, something Tuko, that's sending this message, she is nobody. She is not working in Minister of Defense. She is not working in Minister of Interior. This individual is making a statement telling the Gambian people the reason why she was fired, because there was a plan of overthrowing the president. How could someone plan to overthrow a president? They went on a mission somewhere with the wife of the president. So that tells you these individuals, they are talking to people who are not thinking. They listen to the message, they don't analyze it. It doesn't make no sense. And you have to question yourself, what is her position in government? Is she working in the Minister of Interior? Is she working in the law enforcement? Is she working in the army? Is she working in Minister of Defense? No. But these are ordinary people. When they chop, when they eat lafidi, when they chop, their stomach is full, they don't know what to say. They come out there, they lie. And it's working very well for UDP. UDP people don't have no shame. Anybody can say anything. Just trying to do anything to damage someone's character in the name of UDP. You are a hero. UDP will worship you. And that is the game in Gambia. The other Gambians are scared of coming back. Just like they have this crazy guy, Bakari Traore, they're talking about this crazy idea that anybody that should be president in Gambia, your mother have to be Maninka, your father have to be Maninka, all this nonsense. Guess what? I never believed we have crazy people in Gambia. It is final, it is official that you have people who are listening to the crazy idea. People who are listening to a crazy person. That tells you Gambians are not informed. Gambians are not aware of the law. The constitution in Gambia, anything with the constitution is the supreme law in Gambia. There is no section in the constitution that says that your father have to be a Maninka, your mother have to be a Maninka. So that tells you, if you are UDP, you don't have no chance to be a flag bearer. In the mentality of that Mr. Traore, you cannot be a flag bearer, because he's saying no one should be a president. So if you are UDP, your mother is not Maninka, your father is not Maninka, you should not be a flag bearer. At some point, they were attacking President Barrow. They said President Barrow is a fool. After, when they was not getting their way, so they started the smear campaign. Fulolong, Fulojolong. It's a Fulajong, Fulajolong, Fulajonglo. They started attacking. That's the same thing that they did with Jawara. When Jawara fired, when Jawara sacked Sirif Diba, they called Jawara Garankolom. Jawara is a Garanke. This is the same comforters that who are in UDP. If they are not in UDP, their children are in UDP. They are mad people. They are angry people. They don't see nothing but the false narrative that was sold to them. These are the people that some of them, they have been told that they're the only one that fought for the independence of Gambia. Independence of Gambia. And whoever don't believe in the nonsense, that is what is happening. They are mad at anybody. They believe that they're the only one, their parent that who fought for Gambia. 1850, my great-great-great-grandfather, Muhammad Lamin Gereu, died in Gambia for the liberation of Gambia. But you cannot see that in the history book of Gambia. The only thing you can see, even that, is misinformation. They say in the history that those were Maninkas. These were people that who were known as the Sarakule mercenaries. The Sarakule mercenaries were the people that who came and saved the chiefdom, the Nomi chiefdom, and other chiefdom in Gambia. My grandfather was one of the soldiers. He was a captain leading the battalion in the fight to free the kingdom, some of these chiefs, Inyomi and the others. That is a fact, that is a truth. But you will never see that in history. But I am not going to say, oh no, my grandfather died, so you come from Mali, you're not supposed to be Gambian. No. What my father did or my grandfather, I'm thankful they do good things, alhamdulillah. The other person, somebody else's father do some good things that most of us don't know about it. And the big thing in Gambia today, we have our youth that who we are born in 1980. Some of them we are born in 1989. They don't know nothing about Khalifa Sallah. They don't know nothing about Hussein Dabo. But most of them are told Hussein Dabo took to the street. I told people when Hussein Dabo April 10 was going out, I told people that is the last lifeline. That was the last lifeline of Hussein Dabo to survive the Gambian politics. It's the last. Because Hussein Dabo was under pressure that if you don't go out, nobody will go out. Because the people refuse. We are not going out. If you are not coming, we are not going out. So he have no choice now. Because that was the ultimate, according to the advisors, the people that who we are advising, the only chance that they have now to succeed, to stay viable in Gambia, the only chance that they get right now is to take to the street, to go protest, so they can use that and say, we sacrifice for Gambian people. And it worked very well. Because why it worked very well, they calculated. At the time, Yahya Jammeh was not in the country, number one. Number two, Yahya Jammeh is not going to do nothing to him. Yahya Jammeh just going to lock him up. Eventually, Yahya Jammeh going to release him. So they can use that. If he is lucky, even if he's not released, the UDP can use that. We sacrifice for you people. We sacrifice. We wear a matu. We do this. Da-da-da-da. That is what they capitalize on. And now they want us to believe, oh, you see, we sacrifice for your freedom. We sacrifice. That movement was about electoral reform. Electoral reform. What is that electoral reform? It's the age. Because Hussein Dabo is older than 65. That was the objective. That was the purpose of the rally. That was the purpose of the protection. Come on. I am not angry. That is his right to protest. But don't tell me that he protests for my freedom. When everybody, every analyst, independent analysts have analyzed Gambia, they have seen Hussein Dabo, they have heard Hussein Dabo, they have come to the conclusion before Hussein Dabo become a minister in this country. They have said that Hussein Dabo don't have the capacity to unite the Gambian people. Hussein Dabo will be worse than a dictator. Hussein Dabo will be worse than Yahya Jammeh, that he said Yahya Jammeh is not good. They have analyzed that Hussein Dabo will be worse than Yahya Jammeh. That is a serious business. That is the fact. Look at the condition that going on right now. They are just moving everybody out. If you say this person is APRC, they will kick you out. So now those individuals are being punished because of their political ideology. Even though maybe that those individuals have experience in government, those people have been denied a job because of the political affiliation. I don't support APRC, but let us have a due process. Let us have a due process. What is their crime? Their crime for supporting APRC, or their crime being a member of APRC? What is their crime? So now you are guilty in Gambia for being affiliated with APRC, being affiliated with GDC, because they say GDC is APRC. So Gambians should not sit down till the problem come knocking at your door. Don't say never. If your fellow Gambian is being affected, if your fellow Gambian constitutional right has been taken away from them, the least that we can do is to talk about it. Let us support each other. Let us support each other. These people, they think they deserve to be rich at the expense of the Gambian people. You think I want to be working every day? I work 16 hours a day. I work someday 20 hours a day to make living. These people will go to the office 4 hours, they will go home, and they still get their salary. Their children will be driving the government car. They are using the government car to go over wherever they want to go. There is no checks and balance in our system. There is no rule of law. Until we change our system, Gambia will never move forward. And Europe, as the president has said, Europe is overloaded. Europe is overloaded. Not all Gambians are going to be semesters. All Gambians are not going to be semesters. So those individuals who are home, what are we going to do about it? There's a motion now in the National Assembly. They are talking about the working people, the working class, to look at ways how they're going to increase their salary. So all of us here, you have a National Assembly member. What the least that we all can do is get your National Assembly member number. When you call your National Assembly member, you give me your National Assembly member recommendation, that individual is going to work, because he's now realizing that the people who voted for me, they are paying attention. Because if they are calling me, they are paying attention. So Gambians have to get involved. The old system that we used to do is not going to work. You vote somebody in, that's it. You wait for the next election, you and your brothers and sisters will fight each other, then you go vote for the wrong person. We have to change. There are few people in Gambia, you see them on Facebook. These people are living a good life under corruption. So they are paying them to come attack people, to change the story, to change the narrative, to shift the Gambian people's mind. They don't want the people to be informed. A lot of them on Facebook, I recognize them, I know them. But if they continue, I will start calling them by their names. I will start calling them by their names. These individuals are all corrupt people. They are benefiting. They're giving them money. They're paying them to come and fool the people. So Gambians have to wake up. It is time for us to wake up and stand up for what is right, educate our people who are home, and tell them not to sell their vote, for them to recognize good leaders, to award the good leaders. That is what is democracy. Democracy, you vote for this person today, they don't perform, the next election, give the chance to somebody else. So when politicians started believing that they may lose their job if they are not doing anything for you, they will walk. But if they believe that no, they will come fully again, and you go and vote for them, they are not going to work for you. So people have to understand that. You have to hold these people accountable. Hold them accountable. Don't let nobody fool you. Don't let nobody tell you that X, Y, and Z gave you freedom. You ask for the freedom. This individual now on Facebook is telling me that Hussein Dabo gave me freedom. Hussein Dabo did not give me freedom. We gave Hussein Dabo freedom because the people voted Yahya Jammeh out. And when Yahya Jammeh went, Yahya Jammeh left, and the people released Hussein Dabo. So that kind of mentality, the person who doesn't know, the person who doesn't understand we think what they are telling them is true. You, the people, gave Hussein Dabo his freedom. The freedom of speech that you have in Gambia today, you demanded that. You asked for it. That is what you have changed. You have changed because you don't want the old system. You want something new. These were the things that you asked for. It's guaranteed under the Constitution. So it's not credit to Adama Barrow. The people asked for it. Adama Barrow doesn't have no choice but to respect that. Because if he's trying to take the freedom of speech from the Gambian people, they will send him back to Mankamakunda. They will send him back to the 20 by 20 that he knows. Because the Gambian people ask for freedom of speech. They ask for freedom of association. That is the constitutional right of every Gambian people. That was the reason for 2016. That was the mandate that they gave to him to guarantee those as under the law, to respect that as under the law. If he failed to respect that under the law, the people will remove him from office, just as the way they have removed Yahya Jammeh. Yahya Jammeh was powerful. Yahya Jammeh did a lot of good for Gambian people. The Gambian people still remove Yahya Jammeh. So you, Mr. Accidental President, if you're trying to take the freedom of speech from the Gambian people, surely the Gambian people will send you back. They will deport you back to Mankamakunda. They will deport you back to Mandu Estate. The Gambian people are awakening. The Gambian people said enough is enough. The Gambian people say step up or step aside. There is no negotiation, non-compromisable, no to corruption. Everything that you do in Gambia today will be mark-esque for the next commission of inquiry. No more in Gambia. There will be no compromise. Any leader that who come to Gambia to commit a crime against the Gambian people, no, we Gambian people will not give you no exile. You will not go nowhere. You will face the law. Mr. Barrow, pay attention. Gambia is now a member of ICC, the International Criminal Court. I am warning Mr. Barrow, pay attention to that. Already we have 5 people that are dead in Gambia. You are held responsible for that. You are held responsible for that. And now Gambia is a full member of ICC. But again, Gambia will not compromise after your time to give you exile. You will not go exile. Nobody in Gambia no more will go exile. We are not going to do that. It's not going to happen. If you are counting going to exile, it's not going to happen. After the election, your passport will be seized. If required to do so, your passport will be seized. The Gambian people will no more exile any president that who commit crime against the Gambian people. And that is going on right now. People are talking, people are saying they have people that who are calling them to shut up. If they don't shut up, this is what is going to happen. Mr. President, you have to wake up. You have some good people around you. You have some bad people around you. Your legacy is on the line. The International Criminal Court is open. ECOWAS Court is open. But we are going to judge. Gambia will make false history in Africa. Going forward, any crime committed by the government in Gambia against the Gambian people, the Gambian people will hold you accountable in the court of law in Gambia. Not ECOWAS Court, not International Criminal Court. So Gambia, you have to wake up. President Barrow, some people say he's a good man, but most people are not happy about what is going on right now. I am praying for peace. I am praying for a better Gambia. But God says that he will help those that who help themselves. He will help those that who help themselves. So Gambian people, we have to be willing to help ourselves so that God will help us. We have to make the right choice so that God will help us. We did the right thing, but the choice was not the right choice. President Barrow absolutely is not the right choice. And educate your people. I know I'm doing on my side. Nobody in my family, as long as I am feeding you, as long as I am giving you financial aid, as long as I am supporting you, you have the free will to make your choice. But I will educate you. I will inform you the importance of your vote. The importance of your vote. Every Gambians have to know the importance of that. Every Gambians have to know that the people's power is them. They have the power. Barrow doesn't have the power. Educate the people about their power. Nobody should bow down to the president. People should stop singing for Barrow. People should stop fighting each other for Barrow. Barrow is working for all Gambians. All Gambians have the right to criticize Barrow, just as all Gambians have the right to praise him. So Gambians should not be dictating to other people how they should express their feelings, how they should express their ideas. Everyone have the right to their own opinion. It's not a dictatorship. It is a democracy, a free country where everyone is guaranteed under the constitution to express themselves the way they fit to. If they want to jump with that, that's on them. If they want to sing with it, that's on them. But at the same time, let us stop telling people what to say. Let us stop dictating to people. This is a democracy. I don't like Barrow. That is my business. That is my bread and butter. Don't try to tell me that I hate Barrow. It's not hate. It is not impersonal. Not impersonal. I don't have no personal anger towards Barrow. Barrow is elected in my country to lead the people, to manage the resources of the country. So I have a right to express my feeling. I am paying taxes in the Gambia. I have a right, just like anybody in Gambia, to express their feeling. So don't try to intimidate any Gambian to say, if you don't support Barrow, if you don't support Useni Dabo, no. It is democracy, freedom of speech. We are not in Central Africa. We are not in Burundi. We are in the Republic of Gambia. Gambia is a free country where everybody have the right to express themselves. That is what the Gambian people fought for. It is not Hussein Dabo who fought for it. It is nobody who fought for it. The people demanded it, and they exercised that. They exercised that by changing the government, and they have the right to express themselves. If Barrow do not like it, tell Barrow to go back to Manjukunda. If Hussein Dabo doesn't like it, he can go back to his law office. If your father is working in the government, doesn't like people to criticize him, they can excuse themselves. The kitchen is getting hot. The kitchen is getting hot. And we are going to continue. We did that. We are going to continue. If you don't like it, please tell Hussein Dabo to retire. At what age in Gambia, politicians, people in government are going to retire? If you are 70 years old, you should be retiring. Chai Gambia. At what time? The African politician, the African leader will never retire. They don't want to retire, even when they are walking dead. You are 70 years old. The 16-year-old Gambian boy don't have a school. The 22-year boy don't have a school. You are 70 years old. You're still looking for a job, and you are telling the Gambian people you have money. Why can you not retire? Only in Africa, 70 years old. Why can you not retire? Let the young boys get the job. Let the young boys be foreign minister. Let the young boys and the young women be the VP, the vice president. I am old right now. My age is what? 49, 50 years old now, I believe. My number is not correct. But my memory right now is up and down. The memory go up and down. Sometimes I have to reboot. You know how you reboot the computer? The computer freeze, you have to shut it down, restart the computer, then the computer will start working. When you get to a certain age, your memory now is going like this. Then when you are 55, your memory going down. It's not going up. You 60, your memory going down. It's not going up. Especially, oh my God, Jesus Christ. 70 years old. At what age are you going to retire? I want to be president by force, even if I have to go back way. I have to do back way to be president. It doesn't matter. Gambian people, wake up. The youth are in University of Gambia. They don't have no job. They have a degree. They don't have no job. The people in the foreign affairs, the people that are working in foreign affairs office around the world, they are all 60 years old. 60 years old. All of them are 60 years old. The youths are in Gambia that don't have no job. You all saw the guy that they bite on the finger. You saw the age. You can look at the picture. The guy is expired. The guy have expired. We are having these expired people, these expired politicians. They are expired. How can you have a healthy environment when you have expired politicians? Their thinking have expired. They don't have no vision. They have expired. It is time for Gambian people to wake up. We gotta have some kind of sensible law in Gambia, try to control this unemployment system issue that go on in Gambia, how to hire people, how to employ people. The whole system have to be overhauled. The whole system have to be overhauled. If you don't change the system, nothing will go good for Gambia. Because what happened, if I am elected a president, I will bring my brother, I will bring my entire family. That is not fair. So we gotta have a system in place. That is why, it's very good to have a good system in place. If we don't, my sister will be a minister. I will give my niece a minister job. I will give this person my minister job. I will give this person director. Because there is no checks and balance. That is what is happening in Gambia. That kind of clan-based politics will not develop a country, will not change nothing. That is why Gambia continue to be poor, and we are going to continue to poor, to be in poor condition till we address the problem. The problem is clan. The problem is clan-based politics. It's nothing less, nothing more. It's clan-based politics. Bring your brother in a position. It's nothing but clan-based politics, nepotism. Bring your nephew, bring your niece that have no qualification, no experience. That is the problem. That is why they are getting rich. The poor people are getting poor. That message has to go to the people. The people have to be informed. The people have to be educated. If you are on WhatsApp, every now and then, you have to speak up. You have to tell the people what you think. You have to call your brothers. You have to call your sisters to vote for the right person. The right person, you all know who is the right person. Forget about saying that person is not coming from your tribe. That person have the capacity. That person have the ability. That person have the honesty. That person have the integrity. Vote for that person. You are voting for a person. You are not voting for a tribe. Because voting for your tribe will not guarantee economic prosperity. It will not bring tapalapa. It will not bring food. The Gambian people are crying today, no food, no tapalapa, no food, no tapalapa. Guess what? Adama Barrow and his family in the State House, they have food. They have food. They have tapalapa on their table. The Gambian people are suffering. They say no tapalapa. Hussein Dabo get tapalapa, get food on his table. He doesn't care if tapalapa is at the market or food is at the market. They don't care. So now you saw our poor women, our poor mothers and sisters. They was in the street to get bread because their children were crying. Kafombama lafta burola, malafi monola, lafta burola, malafi monola. They were fighting each other to get food for their children. And guess what? Hussein Dabo children were not crying because they have food. They're not going to worry about if you have food or not. They are going to get specially made food. They are going to get superstar food. They are going to get superstar tapalapa. Their own tapalapa is our own food. Special bread. Maybe these people are importing their own bread from outside. Their own bread may be coming from Senegal. Special, on a special flight. On that note, bottom line, Gambia, system change. Aliaje, Useni Dabo, Aliaje, Fatmata Tambaja. You saw Fatmata Tambaja is crying. You saw OJ is crying. Now, Tonya Olebe Labana, Alifasala ya for system change. Gambia needs system change. Fatmata Tambaja is crying, sighing, Abe Kumbola, Alifasala ya for Gambia Sulata system change. Ni Gambia system man change. Amam fali, Gambia tetala nyato. Ngaje sign ni system Fatmata Tambaja was consumed by the system. OJ was consumed by the system. Honorable Jao was consumed by the system. And there are more that is coming that will be consumed by the system. Fatmata Tambaja, I will give you advice. You said that you are going to sue Adama Barrow or the government for losing your job. You don't have a case. You can consult with any legal, because the reason why you was appointed, if you was appointed, you cannot sue. If you was elected on the ticket with the president, that could be different given the circumstance you was elected. But you was not elected, you was appointed. That is what we was talking about, system change. It is very important for system change. So again, Fatmata Tambaja, your case is dismissed. You do not have a case. Your case is dismissed in this Gambian Bantaba courtroom. In the courtroom of Sekugero, your case is dismissed. You was appointed, and they told you to follow these ideas of system change so that the president cannot sack you, so the president cannot fire you. For those reasons, your case is dismissed. OJ Jallow, the defendant OJ Jallow versus Ker Fatu, in the court of law, the Gambian Bantaba, the presiding judge Sekou Gereu. OJ Jallow, we told you system change. System change, system change. You refuse to listen to system change. You cannot sue the lady. It's freedom of speech. That is politics. If you don't like to be defamed, your character, defamation of character, don't join politics. Politics, they will smear you. They will lie on you. They will say everything on you. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they lie on him. Jesus Christ, they lie on him. So you, OJ, you are nobody. If they lie on you, that is your problem. You can go defend yourself on the media. Use the same platform. Come back and tell the Gambian people what happened. You as a minister, what happened? Tell them what happened. That's it. You don't have a case to sue nobody in Gambia because they are expressing themselves. You may not like what they are expressing themselves. They are supporting their political party. That is the same way. Politics is politics. People are going to talk. OJ Jallow, your case is dismissed. Now you can go file on unemployment so that the Gambian people will help you. Go tell them you want to build up PPP so they can help you. You can survive before the next election, because they told you Gambia needs system change. You never listen. You want to drive Pajero, you never listen. You want to be in the back of the Pajero so the driver can take you around in the air condition. You never listen. For those reasons, don't come back to my courtroom and say you want to sue somebody for defamation of character. If you don't want defamation of character, get out of politics. That is a standing order in this court. Case adjourned. Seriously, I'm getting out of here. I was waiting for. I like sitting in my car, talking, doing this WhatsApp. This thing, because I don't want to disturb my kids. My kids will be coming in and out. For those reasons, I like sitting in my car. Maybe some of you guys will be wondering why I like to make videos. I get more sound. My sound is clear. I don't have no obstruction, disturbance. In my house, I've been getting a lot of phone calls coming through my land phone, so I don't want all that interruption. So those are the reasons why I'll be sitting in the car most of the time doing my video. So again, it's very serious business. Thank you all, 82 people who are listening. I love you all. May God bless you all for being with me, talking nonsense, to listen to my nonsense. I respect you all. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. That is love. That is love. I have nothing to say other than say thank you. May God bless you all and your family. May God bless you. The time that you have wasted with me, your precious time that you have wasted with me, may Allah bless you. May Allah replace that with millions and millions and millions in your life. I wish you all the best. Again, thank you very much. Let's continue the struggle. The struggle in Gambia is very serious.